Okay, we're going to open up the meeting for the conservation being September 9th, 2025 in the Great Hall. The conservation in accordance with provision of MGI Chapter 30A, Section 3B, meetings being recorded by Area 58 Community Access Channel and can be viewed on YouTube. The board chair reasonably anticipates the following matters will be discussed and or voted on at this meeting. The agenda items may be taken out of order for the time management consideration. And speaking of taking things out of order, we're going to take one thing up front to get it out of the way. Outback Arms, we're going to discuss you want to be also be part of our peer review, possible.
Kyle Devenish, Outback Engineer. So we recently permitted, I think it was 590 Montponset Street, and in the process, talking to Peggy and Caitlin. I think when we got the review, the bids for the reviews, there was only one for stormwater and one for the wetlands. We said, hey, we do stormwater and wetlands, and we're 20 minutes away in Middleborough, so why not offer our services and at least get some more numbers for the town to take a look at. And
we've been kind of backed up due to we've been only using pretty much one peer review. So
yeah.
How many years have you been doing? Have you done peer reviews for other towns? Or?
Yeah, we've done here and there. It's mostly private work we do.
Yeah.
But the company's been in over 25 years.
Okay.
We work with DEP through the private sector, just trying to permit projects, and familiar with just the get into the regulations, see what you need to do, kind of work through your steps. But our primary focus is private, but
okay.
where we're for a private entity on Montponset Street, and found out you guys only had one reviewer for each, and we do both. We have a wetland scientist, landscape architect, we do surveying, we do soil testing, and then we have professional engineers that we'll be reviewing. So it's kind of like have all the services, and we're close. We can usually get out to things pretty quickly.
Okay. Yeah.
That was my thought.
Yeah, sounds pretty good. Yeah, like you stated earlier, when you do a lot of things privately, obviously you deal with a lot of peer reviews from other towns, so it's pretty much a lot of overlap, obviously. Yeah,
we work closely with Pat Brennan, he's reviewed a ton of our plans.
Yeah.
We have a good working relationship with him, but we get peer reviewed constantly. So,
okay.
We know the process.
Yep, no problem. Anyone else have any questions?
Mm-hmm.
Caitlin, any questions?
I don't have any questions.
Yeah, I don't see. Yeah, we'll get back to you. I think obviously you're well qualified.
Of course.
Personally, I don't see objection. Any objections to
No.
have him assist us with peer
No, we
reviews?
need the help.
We do a few things in Halifax. Well, it's not one of our main towns as well, so there
Yeah,
wouldn't
we
be
just don't want
there wouldn't be a ton of
obviously no
conflict.
conflicts. Yeah.
And obviously, if there was, we wouldn't do anything on it. Because
Right, they just wouldn't be able to peer review themselves.
Oh yeah,
of course,
yeah,
and we'd make it clear if there was a conflict, if it was a previous.
Yeah, they do that in communist countries. Yeah, usually.
Yeah, we'll review our own stuff and say it's okay. No, but yeah, so.
Okay, yeah, I don't see any objection. We get some things, so we'll get the information from you from contact with Caitlin. You mostly be working with Caitlin on peer reviews.
Yeah, I've worked with Caitlin and Peggy pretty closely on a few projects. So.
If you guys
Should we put a motion?
want time to think about it, or if you're ready, you can.
I say we'll sit on it and we'll vote on it maybe next week, because a lot of times I just don't like putting people on the spot to vote on it now.
Oh yeah, no worries.
Yep. On a
Figured
matter
we'd
like
extend
this.
it out since only having one option kind of stinks sometimes. So.
Okay. Yeah, we'll get back to you within a couple weeks.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next thing on the agenda will be Hilda Lane, Lot 2T. Continuation hearing for DEP number SE 171-0595. Mr. Webby, how are you?
Good evening. I'm well, thank you.
Hopefully you address all the things we brought up at the last meeting. Give us a rundown on all the things we had concerns with.
Sure. So this is Lot 2T, which is, let's say, the retreat lot. And there were 3 items that the commission had requested us to do. One was to move the erosion control barrier at least 5 feet away from the bottom of the slope. I believe we kept 10 feet. If we can move that up a little bit. And I can show you we added the FEMA zone,
Oh, here we go.
which is right up in this area. You had asked for that. The other thing that you would ask for is the replication numbers and the crossing numbers. We need to verify those too. And we changed the notice of intent to these items. In conjunction with this, you would also ask us to do a replication plan. Oh, there it is there. This is the replication plan that has the whole construction sequence that's added to the plan. That was a request by your peer review, and so we added that report right to our plan.
Another thing was, one of our concerns was the turtle plan. Deal with
Yes,
the
so we
turtles.
we also did a turtle plan, that's right there. We need to show that one item. So that shows the approximately 76,000 square feet that's going to be disturbed during construction. So that includes the dwellings, the 2 dwellings. This is where the road, the wood starts and the road, the dirt road now ends. So this is all going to be staked off with a siltation barrier. So it's totally enclosed. Then the biologist gets in there and they go hunting for the turtles. They have to do it on at least 2 consecutive days with different temperatures and spend at least 4 hours, and they walk these. And if they find turtles, they have to pick them up and just put them outside the fence. I believe they also have to state how old they think the turtle is, whether it's young, small, size it up, and the sex it. But that all has to be done by a biologist.
Did you submit it with the state, the NHESP? Did you submit that plan with them?
This has to go to them, but we have to get hooked up with a biologist first.
Okay.
But yes, this has to be approved by Natural Heritage.
Joe, on the replication plan, did you detail the specific species, the plants that are going in there?
Yes, we did.
Okay,
It's quite a,
that's the list there, okay.
that area.
All right, and is that replication gonna be done prior to construction? Is that the plan?
Typically, it's going to be done a little bit, yes. Well, it's going to be during construction. When they do the crossing, they're going to want to use a lot of that material to put back in this area.
Okay,
If you kind of know what I mean, they have to dig this out, but you want to make that a wetland, so they're going to take this wetlands soil and use that over here. So they'll be doing both of those at the same
it'll be
time.
simultaneous? Okay,
The plantings may not, depending on the time of year, may not get done till the springtime,
okay.
or whenever they start.
My personal belief is the replication is going to be obviously 2 to 1. I suggest that the replication be done before any work is done. Is that possible with the turtle project to have the replication done before any building is done?
Well, you can certainly put that in the order of conditions, but we would like to, we can't do any building on that back lot until we get a crossing. We really need to make the crossing. And I'm pretty sure the planning board's gonna make us build the roadway also before they get any buildings.
Caitlin?
So to that, we could condition the replication and the
When the road's
crossing
done.
be done together.
Yeah.
And once we're satisfied with the replication, move on to then the single-family dwelling, if that sounds reasonable to you
That
guys.
sounds reasonable, because he has to put the road in.
Yep.
Replication and the turtles. Anyone else have any questions about the replication?
I just got a quick question on that pipe that, where you're disturbing the soil before you put the application. You're gonna use a 24-inch pipe?
It's going to be a 24-inch heavy-duty,
HD.
I think it's going to be a plastic pipe, 24 inches, that'll get laid down. Once they get down to the stream bed, to a solid, sandy, rocky bed, they have to then do it they'll put that pipe in and then fill right over the top of it to create the crossing.
You're gonna, into the bed, you're gonna sink it, what, 2-3 inches, 4
Yeah,
inches?
yeah, we want some dirt at the bottom of the pipe, or gravel, just it helps clean the water as it goes through, and it allows no water to be sitting at the bottom, no sag. So it's just easier to balance, yeah.
Could that be something a little bit lower than,
Yeah, we don't want it too low either, but yeah.
because if you got water, it could cause erosion, and then you got all sorts of...
Yeah, we have to be on a solid rocky base, not rocks, but gravel base.
Scrabble.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, is that going to be, because I know you're putting the pipe and then you're going to put, is it soil on top of that, then the gravel on top of that?
That's correct.
Is that going to be, over a period of time, is that pipe going to crack or collapse?
No. We'll have, we're not going to have head walls, but we will have, the pipe will extend beyond the driveway, beyond the slopes, but there'll also be riprap at both ends to allow the water to,
I understand all of that, but when you're putting the pipe in, you're going to put the driveway across it.
yes,
You're going to pack up the soil, I imagine.
Yes.
Very compacted, and then gravel on top. Over a period of time, that's going to press down with all the heavy equipment coming in. Is there any chance that may crack, that pipe?
no, they're heavy, it's heavy-duty pipe. We drive over them every day,
No, I kind of...
if you know what I mean. That's what
I'm just curious.
that's the same pipe we have on our highways.
Okay.
Should we add any special order conditions for the culvert to be cleaned every couple of years to make sure it's not?
Yeah, I mean, and to the point of, I know there was a lot of concerns with flooding and things like that. So the buildup of debris in the culvert, we could condition something, whatever you guys are comfortable with. The culvert can be cleared out, 2 times a year, or whatever you guys are thinking, seasonally.
No.
But that would be, because this is private property, that would be
Beyond
the
property.
property owner's responsibility. So if we have that in the conditions, we can
Yeah.
uphold that.
Mr. Weaver, you have any objections to that? Any objections to that we
No,
put?
no.
Caitlin, anything else to add, or anybody else on this?
I do have a concern. What if
Go ahead.
the people that own the property neglect cleaning it and it causes a flood condition in that area? What recourse are the residents going to have that are already having water problems?
My belief is like the homeowner, for their property themselves, they will keep the upkeep personally, because it will affect them more than anybody else at the moment, I would think. It'll also be in the conditions, so I'm no lawyer or anything, but if they don't go with the special order of conditions in writing, they can probably be liable legally. I'm not an expert on that,
Right.
but
Can those conditions be written in such a way that should these people decide to sell the house, all the conditions transfer?
Yeah, the orders are set up already
to
that
each
way.
and every
Yep.
owner?
Yeah.
The order of conditions goes with the land, not the
Person.
property owner. Yep.
Any questions from the audience in regards to 2T? All right.
Do you just want to read in the letter we received, just to go
Oh,
over
yeah,
that?
for the
'Cause-
record, sorry about that, thank you for bringing it up. We received a letter, I'm just gonna have it on the record, read into the record by John.
Okay. This letter is dated September 8th, 2025, to the Conservation Board from Diane Bradford and Mark Bradford of 131 Hayward Street. My name is Diane Bradford, and I reside at 131 Hayward Street, Halifax, Mass. My property abuts Hilda Lane. Unfortunately, I'm not able to attend the September 8th meeting due to prior commitments. This letter pertains to issues which were brought up on August 26, 2025 meeting to which I attended. Many concerns with this property were brought up during this meeting, which had to be addressed. Concerns brought up by the board, ecosystems, and the abutters, including myself. I am asking that all answers that were needed be corrected or addressed at this meeting, and the board gives careful thought in its decision before voting on the two properties on Hilda Lane. My concerns directly is both Hilda Lane and Hayward Street are very close to the wetlands. I and other abutters have had issues with flooding on the properties, and Hayward Street is in need of having a bridge and drainage issues fixed, both of which cannot be fixed by the town in the near future due to budget restraints. Primary Mill Brook flows through a culvert on Hayward Street. Lot 3T is asking that a bylaw be changed through the wetlands abutting Palmer Brook. This does to have to be given approval by the board. How is this going to help the abutters when the retention pond overflows into Palmer Brook Road? It can't be good for the road. It can only lead to more flooding issues. As far as the other issues, I have concerns about the culvert that they are proposing to cross the stream and who will maintain it. The culvert on Hayward Street was never maintained, which is why the town is having the issues with the road at this time. Will it be Deborah Emery, or will it be the owner of the property, Scott Burgess? How will it be maintained? I also think that the issues with the turtles be addressed prior to any building being done in the area, not somewhere down the road when it's too late. Again, they are asking to change the bylaws abutting the vegetative wetlands. This does not seem like it really is going to do anyone any good if you vote to approve this, including the endangered animals. This is not a hardship to the owners of the property if not passed, as they bought it knowing that this was wetlands. However, the abutters are already having hardship with the flooding on their properties and the money they have put out to fix such issues. I also realize ecosystems has main issues with the plans they had brought up at the last meeting. I really hope that all of these are addressed and rectified. I appreciate the whole board reads this letter and takes it under advisement when making their decisions. Sincerely, Diane Bradford.
Thank you, John. All right, any further questions or anything, anybody? All right, can I have a motion to close the hearing for Hilda Lane, Lot 2T?
I make a motion to close the hearing for Hilda Lane, Lot 3T.
All right, closing the hearing. Any further questions from the board? See no questions?
Did you get a second from that?
Huh?
Did you get a second?
Oh, sorry. Do we have a second?
Second.
Sorry.
You're good.
All in favor of closing the hearing for 2 Hilda Lane, Lot 2T?
3T.
3,
Aye.
This is 2T.
2T.
It is 2. I'm sorry.
Sorry. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous. All right, any other questions? No? Okay, can we have a motion to approve Hilda Lane? Lot
Do you
two-
want to discuss special conditions? Sorry to interrupt. Do you
Yeah,
want to
I was gonna
discuss special
add that,
conditions
special
before?
conditions.
Yep. So just the list I made. So what we talked about last meeting is conditioning the NHESP letter conditions. So that'll give the eastern box turtle protection. Mr. Webby submitted that to us, and in order for that to be finalized, that will go to NHESP to get their final approval. So that's underway. So conditioning what was in that letter, I think, is really important. As far as the culvert maintenance, what do you guys think is a reasonable course of action for that? Yeah,
I say once a year.
once a year.
Yeah, 'cause-
I think that's
I
reasonable.
think so.
mhm.
Okay, so we could condition culvert maintenance once a year, and that would be the property owner who would be responsible. And then we discussed conditioning the replication going first in tandem with the culvert. And once that is in place, then the house can can go underway. And then finally, I think we should condition a qualified wetland scientist to oversee the replication. So Mr. Webby can reach out to us once they obtain the wetland scientist they want to oversee the project. Does anybody else have any?
Anyone else have special order conditions that they would like to add or discuss?
Good.
You good? Mhm.
All right, going forward, can I have a motion to accept the proposed Hilda Lane Lot 2T with the special order conditions that were just stated?
Make a motion to accept, Lot 2T, Hill Lane, with the special order of conditions.
Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second. I'm gonna go roll call on this. Ted? Yes or no? We're voting on it. Approval or not approval? Yes to approve it? No. Not to approve it. You gotta start, we're going roll call. You're the first, we can start with somebody else.
What do you want me to do?
To vote, we're voting on the matter of to approve Hilda Lane. We're doing roll call, so each person's gonna vote.
To approve it?
Yeah,
I'll vote to approve it.
okay. Paul?
Yes.
John?
Yes.
And myself, yes. Okay, it's approved. All right, moving on to Hilda Lane, Lot 2T. DPW, SE 1710596. Can we have a motion to open up the hearing, or continue the hearing?
Motion to open the hearing for Hill Lane, Lot 3T.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
All right. Mr. Webby?
Joe Webby, Webby Engineering, and the same things that apply to 3T is the same with 2T. We had to add, I'll move the siltation area at least 10 feet away from the bottoms of the slopes. This is the one with the crossing, and we also added a keyhole.
I'm sorry, Joe, I'm still on 2T. I thought I scrolled down to 3. Here we go. I think I'm looking at the same one. Here we go.
So here's we added the FEMA line, which is below the BBW line. We also have the siltation barrier, and this is all part of the turtle plan. There's no replication on this site.
And we asked about the flood zone. Can you explain how far the flood zone is?
The flood zone is on the river side of the BBW, so we're not going anywhere within the 100 feet of the BBW, so we're definitely not going anywhere near the FEMA line.
Anyone have any questions for Mr. Webby on the Lot 3T from the board?
Nope.
Anyone from the audience in regards to 3T? Caitlin, did I miss anything?
Nope, I mean, what needed to be revised was revised. He added the flood zone. We know the work is not being conducted in the flood zone. And then there was also a revision to the NOI application itself for the total riverfront area. There's a section for total and then what's in the 200 feet and what's in 100 feet. Nothing's in the 100 feet, so we're looking for riverfront area specifically. The work is only within 200 feet, not that 100 foot buffer. So yeah, and he did bump back the erosion control as well. So I think Mr. Webby addressed all our concerns from last meeting.
Obviously, we're going to add on pretty much the same orders of condition with the turtle, except the revocation and the culvert. Obviously, he has to get approval from the NHESP for the turtle plan. obviously the same plan is,
It's gonna be the same plan.
and what else? Any other special order conditions I'm missing?
Yeah, it would really just be the NHESP letter conditions that were also applicable to 2T. Does anybody else have any
No, I think that's,
conditions? I think that covers it.
Anyone from the audience, any questions about flood zones or anything like that in regards to wetlands? All right, I see no further questions. Can I have a motion to close the hearing for Hilda Lane, Lot 3T?
I make a motion to close the hearing for Hilda Lane Lot 3T.
Do we have a second?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. And no further questions to ask? Nothing else? Obviously, we just discussed the special order conditions, which will be added to this project. Can I have a motion to approve Hilda Lane, Lot 3T, DEP number SE 1710596, with the special order conditions, with the,
Making a motion to accept the Hilda Lane Lot 3T, to approve Hilda Lane Lot 3T with special order conditions.
do we have a second?
Second?
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, we're gonna do a roll call on this. Ted?
I approve.
Paul?
Yes.
John?
Yes.
Myself, yes. All set, Mr. Larry. All right, next on the agenda, 35 Wamsuda Ave, I don't know, I probably butchered that, an RDA hearing to install a new septic tank.
Hi, good evening.
All right, so we gotta open up this one.
Oh, yes. Can we open up the hearing for 35 Wamsuda Ave?
Make a motion to open up the hearing for 35 Wamsuda Ave.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Go right ahead. Discuss what you're proposing.
So what I'm proposing here is we're doing a secondary jet treatment tank, which is
Joe,
like-
I'm sorry to interrupt you. Do you mind just stating your name
Yep.
for the record?
Okay, yeah, Joseph Keogh, and I'm the septic system designer and registered sanitarian. So I'm proposing here like a jet tank, which is like a secondary treatment septic tank with an aerator. There's like a filter, and there's other media in there that capture bacteria, and they like promote like the aeration, and it kind of like filters out the water. So what I'm proposing here, it's gonna greatly enhance the site, and it's gonna be a great improvement over the existing conditions, which is just a traditional septic tank and a leaching field.
Are you bordering any wetlands or?
We're within the 100 feet setback of the East Monpont Pond. I've got a silt sock proposed, and it's just outside of the 50 right there. You can see the 50-foot pond setback right below that.
Any questions from the board on?
No, we were out there, we went out there this morning and looked at this. It's really close to the street, far back off the pond. It's a vast improvement, like Joe said, the existing conditions, and it is an improvement for the pond, so it's a good system.
Caitlin, anything to add?
Nope, I agree with John. The system's failing, so it needs to get done. And they have their erosion controls in place, and yeah, I don't have any concerns with it. Yeah.
Anyone from the audience? All right, seeing no questions, I'd like a motion to close the hearing for 35 Wamsuda Ave.
Make a motion to close the hearing for 35 Wamsuda Ave.
Do we have a second?
Oh, second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Can we have a motion to approve 35 Wamsuta Ave, RDA, hearing to replace the septic.
I make a motion to approve for 35 Wamsuta Ave, the RDA hearing.
Do we have a second?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I would just specify, you're approving it, so that would indicate a negative determination. So just making that clarification.
Okay. We're all set.
Thank you, appreciate it. Have a good evening.
Notice of intent hearing on 3 Delana Way, DEP number SE 1710599, to construct a new single-family home dwelling. Can we have a motion to open up the hearing?
Motion to open the hearing for 3 Delia Way.
Second? Do we have a second for that motion? Can someone second that? Okay. We have a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, give me 1 second. It's lagging. Here we go.
Joe Webby, Webby Engineering. With me is Bruce Sylvester. He currently owns a vacant lot on Delia Way that was created quite a while ago with the subdivision, and he would like to construct a new dwelling on this lot. We had the wetlands, the BVW, delineated by Bill Silva from Eagle Environmental, and Stella, who was not able to come tonight, by the way. And we can see this is the BVW, this is the 50 feet, and this is the 100 feet. What we're proposing is a dwelling in this area. The septic system will be beyond the 100 feet. So closest, the proposed foundation will be to the BVW's 96 feet. But what Bruce would like to do is he would like to occupy or cut, so he has a backyard, he would like to cut it right to the 50-foot mark. So we're proposing to put a silt fence right along the 50, box this all in while they're building the dwelling.
Any questions from the board? I know a couple of people went out there today. Would like to add to this? If you have anything to add?
No, I don't.
So no one has a problem with the yard? And,
No.
They're staying out of the 50, so
Yeah, that's-
I think that's
Right.
reasonable.
yeah.
And it's very minimal encroachment on the 100 as it is, just that little corner. I think the
Yeah.
closest, the closest point of the building is 96 feet from the wetlands line itself, and then there's one little proposed grading that enters it. But, so there's really minimal work in the buffer zone itself. And yeah, I think that mowing the lawn up to the 50 is reasonable. I don't know, in decisions we've made previously, I don't know if you guys would want to put like posts up on the
On the
50
50,
foot, just to
yeah.
not go beyond that. I know we've done that in the past, so I just wanted to bring that up and
Yeah. no, that's
see what you guys
reasonable.
think.
So they know how far to go. How many signs do you think will be needed to go across?
Well, I know the last one we did, I think it was every 24 feet.
Yeah.
Didn't Kathy want it in
Yeah,
in 8 feet increments
50
or
feet, I think, will
something?
be going across, because that'll be enough to know, obviously, 50 feet, you're gonna see it there, you're gonna see it there.
Mhm.
I don't have an issue with every 50 feet having a sign.
Okay.
Anyone else have a?
No, 50's okay.
Okay.
All right with that. Okay.
All right, anyone from the audience? No? All right, seeing no questions, can we have a motion to close the hearing on 3 Delana Way?
I make a motion to close the hearing for 3 Delia Way.
Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, any other questions that you can think of? No? Everyone's been out there. A few people have been out there. All right, can I have a motion to approve notice of intent for 3 Delania Way, DP number SC 1710599, with the special order conditions with the signs?
I make a motion to approve the NOI for 3 Dealey Way with special order of conditions.
Second.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Moving on to the next notice of intent, 5 Delia Way, DP number SC 1710600. Can I have a motion to open up the hearing?
Motion to open up the hearing for 5 Dealey Way.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, Mr. Webby?
Joe Webby, Webby Engineering. Again, this with me is Bruce Sylvester. This is where Bruce actually resides. Currently, he has a septic system that we're walking the site is in dire failure, that he needs to be replaced. But beyond the septic system, he would like to build a garage that we've had, and we had it staked out in the field. And it's the closest part of the garage is going to be 87 feet from the BVW. Again, he would like to cut the trees down to the 50-foot so that he has a little bit of a backyard right behind the garage, that area. Septic system will be beyond 100 feet. From here to here will be 87.
So he's replacing the septic system?
Currently the septic system is here to break it out. So we perked an area down in this area. That's fine. So we're going to build a septic system right there.
Obviously, you're going to put silt fencing around the area where you work.
Put silt fence right around to here. Yes.
Any questions, any input from people who went out there today?
Yeah, I'm sorry to see there's so much wood's getting taken down, but considering he's still outside the 50 and he's only touching into the 100-foot, small amount, I don't have a problem with it.
Since he's taking some trees down in that area, is there any way to replicate any other trees on the property, Mr. Webby? To replace
Yeah,
those?
he has plenty of trees you've planted.
You didn't plant it?
I plan on planting trees anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all pines there right now, but I plan on planting plenty of trees.
Okay.
When you see the road when it's done, it's going to be really nice. So.
I know I asked a question when we were out there about endangered plants like the pink and yellow lady slippers, if there's any in the, seriously, if there's any within the vicinity. And the trouble is that they're very, very hard to transplant. So what are you going to do in that situation? If you find clumps of pink or yellow lady slippers.
Did you guys notice any pink or lady slippers while you were out there?
Well, they've all kind of died.
They died this time of year?
Underneath. So it's just a concern.
Being the property owner, have you noticed any of those plants out there in the past?
I haven't, no.
Caitlin?
I would say in regard to the trees, that wasn't included in the notice of intent filing. So if possible, I feel like maybe giving us a number and what trees are coming down, just so we know, and have that with the approval, with the order of conditions, just so it's all laid out. We're giving you permission to take down X amount of trees. So I personally feel like that should be included in the notice of intent file, just so, like I said, we have everything that's going on in the orders. Because I wasn't aware, because it wasn't in the notice of intent filing, and we didn't specifically look at trees today, so I feel like maybe just adding that to the plan. Unfortunately, it'll put it off another meeting, but just to get that clarification, here's what we're going to take down. So we have that on record on the site plan and in the notice of intent that they got approval for, if you guys are amenable to cutting the trees down.
Yeah.
Does that sound reasonable?
Yeah, it seems reasonable.
Okay.
Yeah, may I ask, what size trees do you want me to count? I mean,
Oh, you mean the width of the trees? There's a,
yeah.
how many
yeah.
trees are out there?
Well, it's all
heavy-
wooded.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
heavily wooded,
Yeah.
and it can be everything from small saplings, as Joe pointed
Yeah, I mean,
out.
there's brush in
to-
between and,
There's 100-foot
everything
pines
else.
out there.
yeah.
Should we go by diameter or him adding to
I mean, in
small
terms
height
of,
the trees or?
in terms of cutting things down, just a general idea, you know, we're gonna take down 20 trees, whatever trees they may be. Because really, for
it's
the
like
width or
low
the
stuff, it's
height,
good.
I've dealt with that in terms of if we're gonna replace them. But in terms of cutting it down, I guess just indicate, like, are we talking like the big pines that are out there and,
Yeah, so
okay,
all the big pine trees, pretty much, and wherever the structure's gonna be, but it's mainly all pines. There's a few hardwoods that are, it looks like they may be right on the property line, which I want to keep, because I love the hardwoods. There's some nice ones there, I think. I just have to, walk it all out.
gotcha, okay. So yeah, maybe just an estimate of how many trees you think are gonna come down. Put that on the plan and in the narrative in the NOI, just so it's clear
Yeah.
Yeah,
that they're getting
Yeah,
permission.
how about 10-inch or 12-inch?
yeah, you just,
I mean,
yeah, you don't have to
Yeah, I
give,
think some of the smaller trees, they're just gonna get,
yeah,
once it's opened up, they're not gonna grow anyways,
yeah, that sounds good, Mr. Webby.
yeah. The big pine trees are gonna fall down,
Yeah, we haven't had wind lately, so.
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I have no problem going out there counting the pines, or counting the trees. Now, were we just talking about 5 Delia, or 3 and 5?
well, we closed the hearing on 3, right?
We did approve 3. Are there trees planning on
Be removed?
being removed for 3 Delia, do you think?
Right, but there will be landscaping, well, his yard's pretty immaculately landscaped also, but there will be landscaping associated with the new house
Okay,
on 3.
gotcha. So are the trees you're cutting down, is it between the two properties where, because,
We can add
Now
it to
if
the
we-
delineate way, notice of intent, the ones near the property line. So it'd be under one
Yeah.
address for the notice of intent. We approved 3 delineate way.
right,
So,
yeah, I'm just trying to think. If it's on 3, we're here now, if there are some on 3, we could leave that to maybe change your mind, continue it, if there are trees on 3.
but yeah, if you see no really, if it's like on the border of 3, we'll put it on 5, but if they're really on number 3, maybe you have to come back for the special order conditions to remove those.
Yeah.
For something, instead of having it on the notice of intent, it'd be RDA. Should just do everything on that.
For 3, I mean, since we're here now, I know we just approved it, but
Yeah,
we're all here tonight. If you're in agreement that if there's trees coming down on 3 Delia Way, rescind your vote, you have the right to do that. We can continue it. And if there's trees that need to be cut down on 3, have that go back out.
with the notice
have
of
them get the
intent on
time.
theirs.
Yeah,
So he's coming back anyway for number 5.
yeah.
Do you have an issue with that, Mr. Webby, that we rescind our vote until we know if there's trees being removed?
Yeah, I don't have any problem.
All at the same time anyway, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do an inventory,
both-
everything
each
between the
property.
100 and the 50.
Yeah,
It'll be just a list.
Okay.
We're not gonna survey and locate them, but I'll give you
Right,
an
yeah.
inventory.
No, just getting an estimate of
Yeah.
what trees.
No,
Okay,
I'll count them. I got no problem with that.
gotcha. Okay.
do we put a motion to rescind?
Yeah, just
I
a
would-
formality, I would
Formality
rescind
and-
your vote and vote to continue 3 and 5 to the
Yeah.
next meeting.
Okay, Kevin, we'll just start with number 3. Can I have a motion to rescind 3 Delaney Way?
I'll make a motion to rescind
continue
the
it?
vote on that 3 Delia Way and continue.
At our next
Hearing.
meeting on the 23rd. Do we have a second on that motion?
I'll second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
5, to just continue with number 5 and put all the information on. have a motion to motion to continue 5 Delinear Way to our next meeting on the 23rd.
I make a motion to continue 5 Delia Way to the next meeting.
Do we have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, yeah, so we just want to make sure everything's on record. That's why all right?
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you very much.
Can you
Thank you, Mr. White.
just, whatever trees you're gonna take down, can you just mark with a, like a spray paint, just so we know which ones they are?
Oh, yeah. I'll tie them off. I'll be out there tomorrow.
Did you make a motion to continue 3 or
Yes,
just
I
rescind?
did.
Okay. I was writing notes, so I was like, wait a
Yeah,
minute.
I had to continue, yeah,
Okay, perfect.
to the next meeting.
Okay.
Okay, LPAC is done. All right, can we have a motion to approve the bills?
Make a motion to approve the bills.
Do we have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, there's only one spot to sign on this one.
And, all bills.
Something to add to discussions that was not put on the agenda. It was just the signature for 71 Anawan
Okay.
that we didn't do last week.
We approved it last week, so we.
Yes, so this is, it's just the signatures, if you guys are okay with it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have the orders all set and tabbed for signature.
Tad's most important.
You gotta know where to sign.
Since we're signing everything, we're just gonna wait to sign these next week, or?
Do you want to hold off?
Yeah, well, we'll
because
everything in writing.
yeah, yeah.
And we're holding off on those ones. 35, do we have something to sign for 35? I'm suited up, the septic,
Where does it say that?
the RDA. This one. Do we have to sign something to?
Oh no, I didn't bring the signature page.
Okay,
so
we'll sign
just
it
do it
next
because
week.
we're signing the Hildas anyway. So.
Hilda.
Oh, okay. This is the letter for Hilda.
Oh, perfect.
Put it
Yeah, I'll
in
put
here.
that back in the folder. All right, so bills are done.
Bills are done. All right, next thing on the agenda is the meeting minutes for August 26, 2025. Did everyone get a chance to look those over?
Yes.
Anyone see anything out of line, any changes? All right, can I have a motion to approve the meeting minutes for August 26, 2025?
Make a
Make a
motion to,
motion to approve the meetings, minutes of August 26th.
second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, all right. Anything else to discuss or bring up? Let's see, anything else? Can I have a motion to adjourn for the evening at 7:47?
Motion to adjourn?
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.